Okay, bismillah. Okay, so welcome back. We're looking at reading a scale today to my students. Now, this is the worksheet that we have at the moment. Let's move it up a bit. Okay, here we go. Now, in order for us to read a scale, we first of all need to calibrate the scale. We need to know what each little line stands for. So, Mr. Mushal, this way, please. Yeah? Okay, excellent. Congratulations. Okay, now, let's have a look at the question. So, if you want to work out what each little line here stands for, we need to work out what the scale is. Now, this is what we do. We look at two numbers. So, for example, if you wanted to grab the 1 and the 2. Two numbers next to each other, the main numbers, big ones. Now, how do we get from 1 to 2? What do we do? We add 1. Because now the big numbers from the big lines are going up in ones. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what we find out is between 1 and 2 is one number, 1. That 1 has been divided into how many little segments? 10. So 1 has been divided by 10. 1 divided by 10 will give us an answer of 0.1. So what we know now is that we are counting in 0.1s. That's the scale. Each little line stands for 0.1. So, for example, let's have a look at E. So start reading from there. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. Okay, this one here. We have over here 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Now, what is B? B, start the 2, 2.5. And C is?
3.1.
And this line over here is?
4.1.
And this line over here is?
5.3. 4.9.
4.8, if you read it carefully. So 4.5 is in the middle over here.
What about P?
And that'll be there.
What F?
Okay, now, if you look at the following three questions, they all follow the similar format. And what is that format? Now we are going from 50 to 51. What is the difference?
0.
Difference is 1. How many little lines do we have? 10. So 1 divided by 10. So now this question is also going up in?
0.1.
Let's look at the next question. 100 to 101. We have gone up in 1. And how many little gaps do we have? 10. So this one is also 1 divided by 10. So this one we are also counting in.
0.1.
Okay, let's look at this one here. We go from 8 to 9. We've gone up by 1. And we divided by how many little segments? 10. 1 divided by 10 is? So this is us checking each question for its own right. Okay? So we don't assume they're all 0.1. We now know that they're all 0.1. I want you now to work out all the missing lines. Now, off you go.
6.1, 7.9, and 9. Done.
So this one is going to be 51.4, 52.2,
Yeah.
53.1, 54 exactly, 54.4. Yeah, 52.2.
Oh, that one, but there's no arrows there. Yeah, but you still count.
Okay, J will give you what?
6.6.
6.1.
Oh, okay.
6.6, 6.9, 7.5, 7.9, 8.4, and 9.0. Okay, now O. O is going to be what? 100, right? Zana? Come on, what are you waiting for? I'll start it after you guys. Come on. 100.1.
Finished? All of it?
Excellent. That's going to be here 100.5,
100.5.
100.8. This one's going to be 101.5, 102.1, 102.7, 103 point. Come on, folks, hurry up. 303.9 and 104.2, 104.6 and 105.2. And that's the answer for the first section. Here we are counting in 0.1. Are you happy with that?
Yes. No.
Okay, right, let's move down a bit. Let's move down. Now, the next question here on the bottom, and 1 second, let me just. Okay, now on these next type of questions here, on the next questions, can you pay attention, please, folks? Now you got 20 goes to 30. Now 20 to 30 has a difference of
10.
Okay, now let's have a look how many lines we have. Okay, the next one down. So now, hang on a second. Okay, now we have 10. We divided by 10. So now 10 divided by 10 will give us 1. So now we're not counting no longer in 0.1s, we are counting in ones. We're going up in ones, not 0.1s. Okay, so for example, if you look at this one over here, let's start from over here, starting from here. So we have 40, 41, 40, 42. Okay, this one's going to be 40, 5, 50, and the next line up will be 51, and that one will be 55 and 58. Okay, now if you go back to the beginning and fill in the P, that'll give you 24, that'll give you 28, 31, 33, and 38. 37, sorry. 37. Now, okay, now let's have a look at the next question. Let's not assume anything, this one here.
What's Q?
Sorry, yeah, Q is going to be at 39. Look around, look over here now, folks. Look, my new circling. Everybody pay attention over here. Look, pick two numbers next to each other, two big numbers. So now so from 90 to 100. So if we go from 90 to 100, we're going up in
10.
10. And we got how many little markers underneath it? How many lines there?
2.
10. 10. So 10 divided by 10 is?
1.
So this question is also adding 1. Why? Because we worked it out. So let's have a look at S. S will give us what? 80, 82. And the next one's going to be 87. And the next one's going to be 90, 93. And that one's going to be what? 99. The next one's going to be
105.
105. Next one's going to be
112.
Lovely. Okay. Okay, as we can see here in the next two questions, we have also, we are going up in ones. How do we know that? If you pick 190 to 200, we have increased the number by 10, 190. And we've got 10 little increments. 10 divided by 10 is 1. If I pick 525, 30, from 520 to 530, Naya, it's gone up by 10. I've got 10 little lines, so 10 divided by 10 is 1. So we're counting in ones. So let's write down the answers now. Okay, quiet, keep it down, please.
Number 2.
Okay. Okay, right, let's do the next question. So that will give us 159. Okay, let's pick the next one. So that will be 167.
Which one?
Okay, that will give you 174. Come on, release.
Yeah.
Go to the next one. Go on then. Go on, it's good. 181.
Yeah.
180. 590. 590. 200 and 209. This one here we are also counting in ones.
499.
Good. 499.
402.
502.
506.
506.
513.
513.
521.
521.
525.
525.
536.
531. 5, 3.
Yeah, but
Okay, lovely. Right. Let's move on to the next bit. Okay, here we go. Now, in these next questions here, so what do? We grab. Okay, right. Okay, folks. Can we just keep it calm, please? Grab 100 and 200. From 100 to 200, we have a difference of 100. And we've got how many little lines here? 10. 100 divided by 10 is 10. So what we're doing in this question is we are now counting in tens. So if I grab, for example, on the next question here, 800 and 900, the two big numbers here. So now, between 800 and 900, what is it? 100. I've got 100. 100 we divided by 10. That will also give us, we're counting in tens. Okay, let's look at the bottom one. 2,200, 2,200, we've gone up by 100. And we're dividing it by 10 little gaps. So each little gap will be worth 10 again. Okay, now let's fill them in. Okay, we fill them in? In this one as well? Okay.
last one.
Okay, right, let's put some answers in now.
Mama, let's push that.
Okay, very good. So 0, 10, and A will be 20 because we're counting tens. 20, 100, 110, B is 120. I'm just going to do the big ones, big lines. C will be 300 and
120.
370. D will be, when I'm counting tens also, 800, 850. E is going to be 990. And F is going to be 1010. And G will be 1190. You happy with that? Then we got them right? Okay, next bottom one's H. We're counting in tens here as well. H will be what? 1950. 2010. J will be what? What's J? 2390. And K will be 2460. Okay, we all done? And this one here, the next question, we have gone back to counting in 0.1. So L will be 1.9, M will be 2.1, N will be 3.3, and O will be 3.9. Okay, thank you very much, folks.